Hey guys, how we doing? It's Chico and I'm back in the military room tonight, or it's early afternoon. And I want to show off my Franklin Mint airplanes. I got these at a local hobby shop for an incredible price because he was going out of business. They weren't free because these are Franklin Mint, but I got them about half price, so it was worth the effort to try and get as many of them as I could. As you can see here on the turntable, I put a white piece of what we call a laminate board, so that I hope it shows up pretty good while we're looking at this. So I'm going to swing around and we're going to talk about a few of these airplanes I got here. All right. So the first airplane that we're looking at here is Marine Corps F-16. Set this down here. So we've got Sidewinder missiles. This is the undercarriage, 2 drop tanks, and the glazed canopy. I'm trying to hold this as good as I can. Don't forget, guys, I'm still working with a tablet, but this is 1/48 scale, and it's really a nice airplane. It's clean. I like the way it's done, and yeah. So we'll move on to the next one. So I'm going to pick this up and set it out of the way. And I want to show you guys my Korean War Saber F-85. This is really a very nice airplane. I got to be very careful. I want to give you a nice view of it. The colors are striking on this. The bottom of the plane is blue, if I can get out of the light. I'm going to see if I can get a picture of the cockpit. I'm not sure if that's going to come out. The paint job is really nice on this also. Franklin Mint, they really did a very nice job on this. It's a great airplane, in my opinion. This was our first swept wing fighter, of course. It had 650 caliber machine guns in the nose. Also, this was radar controlled. I believe the firing might have been radar controlled, but nevertheless, this was our first swept wing fighter. The Panther came right after World War II, and then this F-85 came after that. I'm going to set this out of the way. And the next one I'm bringing in is a big one. This is a F-18 fighter. And this has all the bells and whistles on it. As soon as it comes around, I'm going to grab it. Look at the firepower under there. Now, if you notice the black and the red stripes, you probably know, if you're a military collector, that that's how the Allies marked their equipment so that they wouldn't get shot out of the sky. Now, this goes all the way back to World War II when we painted our aircraft with these markings. And I'm surprised that we're still doing it today. But yeah, this is my F-18, 1/48 scale. Just an enormous amount of firepower on this thing. And the cockpit, once again, they're hard to see, so I'm not gonna try and flip it over. But it's Franklin Mint, and it's well detailed, very well detailed. So I'm gonna give you one more pass with this. I wish I could grab the camera and shoot down on it. hopefully you can see enough of it. I can't even remember what the list price was on these things. I'm a hunter. I hunt for values and bargains wherever I can get them. So I do the best I can, and I got lucky on this small little fleet of Franklin Mint airplanes. Let me get the next one for you. Give 1 second, fellas. So that was the F-18. This is the Russian MiG-29. This is some kind of serious war machine here as it comes around with its drop tanks, air-to-air missiles. I'm going to show you the underneath of it. So there's your undercarriage there. Give you a nice close look there. Then we'll bring it back. I don't have a lot of knowledge on a MiG-29. But like I said, this is a serious war machine here. And if our boys are up against this, then they've got their work cut out for them as the way, that's the way I see it. All right, so I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to grab the next one. You bear with me a little bit. I've got to be very careful picking these up. The next plane, you're in suspense, is my favorite. If I could be a pilot, if I could fly anything, it would be this, the Warthog. This is just, it's a killing machine. The Gatling gun that's up in the front, the plane is built around that platform. The barrels come more than halfway through the fuselage. It's just an awesome piece of equipment. This is this isn't, it has upgrades, but what I'm trying to say is this aircraft has been around a long time. And right now they're looking at it at least 2030, I think, the last time I checked on the specs. They was going to scrap it, believe it or not. But once we did Operation Thunder or Iraqi Freedom and all, and the T-72s and all, these Warthogs just, they were no match for it. Well, Saddam's army wasn't much of a match for anything. Remember, he predicted that it would be the war of all wars, and what was it, 100 hours, and we took the army. But this is serious stuff here. The ordnance on it, I can't particularly name everything you're going to see up under there, but I know we have some smart bombs. We have all kinds of radar systems. Give you another look at the underneath of it. And it's a gorgeous airplane. Also, all these planes I'm showing you are 1/48 scale, and they're all Franklin Mint. And I'm not doing anything. I'm not weathering. I'm not changing anything. They are gorgeous just like they are. They sit on a shelf behind me, but I brought them down close so I could go through this. So we're going to get to the next one. And this is a plane that's been around for a while. This is a Harrier, and it also carries a massive amount of ordnance. I'm going to go ahead and pick it up and show you the undercarriage. The drop tanks on this, they're huge tanks. But we have air-to-air missiles. I'm assuming probably some of this is smart technology on here. I could be wrong, but I think this is British. with the circle and the dot there. But the Union Jack is not on this, so I might be wrong. But nevertheless, it's a very, very, very awesome aircraft with its vertical takeoff, and it's nicely done, to say the least, nicely done. So I give you one more look at this, and as that spins around, I'm gonna come over and grab it. So I'm bringing over now this needs no introduction whatsoever. This is really a famous, you see the Playboy bunny there in the back. Let me pick it up so you can see the Playboy bunny. I believe this is a famous squadron. I really don't even know the name, but I do know that the Playboy bunny, like the Jolly Rogers on the F-14. Over here, so you can see, we have smart missiles there, and so stealth technology as it is. This is also 148. You can see how the engine exhaust is back here, and super looking airplane. I can't say a whole lot more other than it's very well done, and very nice airplane, to say the least. So the only other plane that I would like to reiterate about is the, but I'm not going to pick this up. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to call this a wrap. That was my Franklin Mint airplanes. I'm going to put these back on the shelf, and I've got some Forces of Valor and some other aircraft and helicopters that I'd like you to look at. So I'm just going to sign off and post this, and then I'm going to come back with some more aircraft, because I have a lot of aircraft. All right, guys, thank you once again. Chico Cars and Military, and I'm in the military room tonight. So thank you.